What's up, chat? And I wanted to talk about something, to get something out of my chest, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's been a while since I post. You know, let me fix the camera. You know, it's been a while. And I want to talk about some wisdom, you know, that I learned. And I realized that this knowledge will help me in life, you know. And this knowledge is regret. And the regret is probably the most painfulest thing to experience, right? You know, imagine being in your deathbed saying, I could have been a millionaire. I could have been the best boxer in the world. But you didn't, because you were too scared to risk something. You were too scared to leave your comfortable route, your comfortable job, you know. You know, it's so hard and so painful to be in your deathbed. Family's watching you, and you could have been the greatest, but you choose to live in a no risk, comfortable life. And some of that thought can destroy a person completely. Just making them realize that they destroyed an opportunity just because it was too scared to risk, right? Mike Tyson could have been a bum if you realized that, if he said he was too scared, or he says boxing's not made for him because he's too small, right? That one thought of him saying that could have been a whole different Mike Tyson, a random guy who probably went to jail for life, right? But now, because of that thought, or half of a man that you couldn't been, right? And yeah, and it's just, I just want to get off my chest because, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't just go forward, bro. I mean, if you got a thought and you're confident, strike it, bro. Don't think about the negatives. I mean, like, it's a thing, like, we all lose. We're all human. We're not God, right? But guess what? A lot of winners lost a lot, right? The only true loser is a person who give up. Choose to be comfortable in a life of comfort. You know, that's why they're gonna be always average. They're always gonna stay average. They're too scared, right? They're too scared to get off their comfort zone, you know. And also, like, if you're still young, always, you know, don't take stuff for granted, right? Take stuff for granted, I think. I don't know how to say it right, but, like, you know, so the worst part is, like, knowing that you felt grateful is when that thing is taken away, right? So make sure to enjoy life. Wow, enjoy your childhood, enjoy Christmas. Maybe even though maybe you didn't like the present, at least you're with your family laughing, you know. Because when you're turned old, you're gonna have some holidays that you're gonna be alone, looking at a TV, right? And be grateful for what you have, you know. Because if that shit is taken away, that's when you realize how ungrateful you really are. That's when you realize that, you know, I missed it now, right? So enjoy everything, even for the smallest things, because those smallest things can be big if those things get taken away. And I'm not gonna do, you know, this talk all the time, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I'm gonna do a bunch of videos, you know, different stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be as serious like this, you know. It's gonna be funny, it's gonna be chill, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, actually do something, be productive, right? Because if you're a high schooler and you just sit down and do nothing, right? You're really, losing that opportunity, right? Do some exercise. I need some exercise. Look how fat I am, bro. And I'm grinding, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting strong, you know, running, you know what I'm saying? My hairdo is pretty trash, but I don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying? The fuck? But like, you know what I'm saying? So like, be grateful what you have and enjoy what you have before it's taken away. Like imagine having that feeling. I could have been the best. I could have been the best in the world. I could have been the GOAT. But I was too fucking lazy. I was too fucking scared to lose. Now I live in an average life. Now I can't change, right? I'm 55. I can't change no more, right? I'm in my deathbed. I can't change no more. I couldn't feed my family. I couldn't give riches to my family so they could survive. But no, I was too lazy. I was too weak. I was too scared to lose my comfortable life, right? That's gonna hurt you when you say that in your future, right? That's gonna hurt you. And this is a perfect example for this video. I didn't want to make the video, right? I was too lazy, right? Fuck it, I'm gonna make the video now, who knows? Maybe this video actually does good, you know what I'm saying? But I don't care, like I'm not scared to lose, right? You should not be scared to lose, right? You're not God, right? When you win is when you win permanently, right? That's when goats become goats, right? They lose a lot, but when they win, when they need to win, right? When they win at the end, that's all that matters. When you win at the end, doesn't matter how much you lose in the beginning or the end. Or the start. Make some Fortnite content. I'm not gonna be like only Fortnite content. I'm gonna talk about like, my quest of making 100 grand, 10 grand, right? And I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about my improvements. Stock market as a 17-year-old, 16-year-old. How to improve while playing Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? Classic gaming. I'm gonna do a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, chat. And yeah, that's really gotta say. It's harsh because maybe you have a father, didn't do really good, didn't do bad. Didn't really fuck. Who's a bad father, but at the end of the day, when he passed away, and when he's gone, and you hesitated to say, you hesitated of saying I love you, even though he's shitty, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we're all human, and when he's gone, you can't say you can't say bye or I love you anymore, and it's tough. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. So take everything for granted and enjoy what you have, right? Be grateful what you have. Love your family, because if you're talking with your grandma, you don't talk with your grandma and she passes away. Life can be tough. Life can be unfair. Life can be unpredictable. And say love you every single day. You know what I'm saying? Because what if you hesitated yesterday and then the next day, she passes away? That's gonna hurt you a lot. That's gonna kill you and eat you away. And regret is not good at all. If you have some passion, strike to it, bro. Grind, right? If you lose, it's okay. You're not God, right? Right? We're all human. Only thing is, you learn from your loss and you keep going. Losers are people who give up. There's not people who lose a lot, right? You know what I'm saying? That's really it, About like 8 minutes. I think I'm gonna be streaming, bro. Leave a comment down below what you're grateful for, Leave a comment below what's your passion, what you want to be when you grow up, bro. Just let me know, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been like, passion, you need goals, right? Being empty is the worst thing to live, right? And that's it. Off topic, but I'm thinking of changing my name. My YouTube. Fuck. I'm thinking, changing my YouTube name into, Big Bro. Since because I'm pretty big, you know what I'm saying? Or just keep my current name, Icy, you know what I'm saying? Leave it down in the comments leave down in the comment section. Big Bro or Icy. You gotta pick one is better, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Here's the ending. Let me show you the ending. This is my future self, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you my ending on my old self. Here you go. Right? And that's it. I love you, chat.